Hello, Crafty Mart here with my first beginner level video from Minecraft. Check it out if you're new to the game, or not, and get some of my tips and suggestions for how to start off on the right foot and have fun with it. Cheers! First things first, we'll give this game a new name, and then there's a setting that I like to change called Keep Inventory on, I think it's Keep Inventory on Death. Basically, it's annoying to lose everything when you die, especially when you've acquired quite a number of things. So when you create the game, Minecraft will generate a random seed. Basically, that means it will randomize all the different biomes in your game. There's a file in your computer that determines the size of the world. You can change that. However, there's no need. So right now we're in a forest biome. I have nothing in my hands, so first order of business is to obtain wood, and I see a birch tree right in front of me that I'm going to chop down. First, I've pressed F3 to bring up the statistics. Those allow me to see where I am in the XYZ coordinates. That's the north, south, east, west, and up, down coordinates. And as well, it lets me know which direction I'm going in. So I'm going to use my left mouse button to chop down this tree to obtain wooden logs that will then allow me to create some things. And as you see, you've got a new recipe unlocked message in the top right hand corner of your screen. And here we go. We'll just finish mining or obtaining these resources. Basically, the second order of business is to create some tools. The first tool you need to create is a pickaxe. But first, I've noticed this sugarcane here that I'm going to harvest. It's going to come in handy later. Of course, this is your first game, so you really don't know what will be handy later, obviously. But I know that this is going to come in handy later, so I'm going to just harvest it. Flowers I don't need, grass I don't need right away, that's plentiful. Let's see, here we go, a chicken. More useful resources. Chickens yield raw chicken for meat that you can use to replenish health. Even better if it's cooked. And feathers, which can be used for crafting other items that can be used later. I'm heading towards this hill here, this mountain. I see that it has gray blocks, which are cobblestone. And I also see to my right here, there's other animal mobs that I will harvest later. But first, to my left, the cobblestone, and also I thought I saw some coal. Yeah, there's the coal. So the coal will allow me to create torches and also cook meat. So the first thing I need to do is make planks and sticks, and then I will use 4 planks to make a crafting table, which will allow me to create more sophisticated items. And you use your right mouse button. First I'm going to sort out some of my inventory. Basically, I like to keep things sorted so I know where to find things. And then you use your right mouse button to place the crafting table. Use the right mouse button again to open the functionality, create a pickaxe, and then use the left mouse button to begin mining. So just a note here that this is a first level tool. It's a wooden tool. It's a wooden pickaxe. So just so you know, cobblestone will allow you to create second level tools, which are more efficient, allowing you to mine and cut things and so on more quickly. As I begin the game, I like to start off with about 30 cobblestone. That lets me create the tools that I need initially, as well as a furnace for cooking meat. So we'll talk about you can take a screenshot with F2 if you like. Basically that allows you to that gets saved in your file system, so you can refer to that later if you need to. For example, if you have your statistics up, you can see where things are by checking out the coordinates, the XYZ coordinates. If you need to find something later, so yeah, right about now it's going to be time to create the second level tools. I'm going to go back to my crafting table, right click, and craft. What I like to use is 2 picks just for redundancy. I like to have a shovel also, and an axe for cutting wood. The last second level tool that I pretty much need is a sword, and there it is. And with that I will use the axe. Oh, first let's create some torches. Torches are very handy for lighting up the environment, as you'll see in a few minutes. So I have more opportunity mobs, opportunity resources that I will collect here. Cows will give you raw beef that you can cook and eat, and sometimes you will also be able to obtain leather, which is very useful later for various items. So the next order of business, once you have your tools, first I will gather some more of these opportunity resources, chickens for raw chicken, and some will give me feathers, and this cow. Next order of business is to get a bed. To craft a bed you need 3 wool of the same color and 3 planks. So make sure you have enough planks to make the bed, and you need 3 wool of the same color. Now you'll see here I have 2 white sheep which have given me 2 white wool. I'm going to go over, there's a gray sheep. I'm going to discuss that in a minute. I'm going to harvest these other mobs first, these cows. And there's the gray wool. So in the first versions of the game, you used to be able to craft a bed with any color wool, 3 of any color wool, and 3 planks. And as you're going to see in a minute, I'm going to place the crafting table and attempt to craft a bed with 2 white wool and a gray wool and 3 planks. And the game, shortly after the first version, the game doesn't allow you to do that anymore. So as you can see, I can't craft a bed at this moment. So I'm going to be in a bit of a time crunch to find a 3rd white sheep with which I can craft a bed. Some people like to color their wool or their bed. You can harvest flowers, for example yellow flowers. You can use to craft yellow dye, red flower, and there's blue flowers there, red flowers you can use to color different color dye to make different color beds and so on. Right now I'm heading north. I thought I noticed something white off in the distance. So white sheep are white, obviously, so I'm going to head up and see if that's in fact what I saw. I'm going to forego some of these opportunity resources for now. because I suspect it may be getting late. The reason I need a bed, and I recommend you get a bed, is that it allows you to sleep through the darkness, because it will get dark. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west, just like our good old planet Earth. So right now I'm facing north, so the sun would rise to my right and set to my left. And I think I may have spotted some sheep over on the other side of that swamp. Pardon me. So I'm going to head over there. See if that's actually the case. I will forego again this coal here. I already have some coal, so I'm good for now. And I'm pretty sure that I've noticed sheep right there in the center of my screen. So I'm going to head directly pretty much for that. And I see that it is starting to get dark. So time is of the essence. Gonna again forego that sugar cane, and it's really obvious it's starting to get dark, and yeah, there goes the sun down over the horizon. So any second now it's going to be pitch black. What happens in the dark is that hostile mobs begin to spawn randomly. So that's why I find it very useful to have a bed to sleep on. So I lay down the crafting table, make the bed, and I'll also make a few, or lay down a torch, and that's pretty much it for day one. You've survived the first day.